G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to the 20th episode in our Arsenal career mode series for FIFA 20. We have a huge episode coming up. We have the last few weeks of the opening transfer window here. Games against Chelsea, Huddersfield, Forest Green in the Cup, and Tottenham in the Premier League. And we also have a decent amount of money to spend here. $96 million or pounds, so we're going to do some big business. I did go through the comments in the last episode, and a lot of you guys agreed with me in the fact that we need to get a new left midfielder. A lot of people liked the names I had on the shortlist, but a few names were added, notably Jadon Sancho and Leroy Sane. A lot of people also wanted me to get Serge Gnabry, and honestly, he'd probably be the guy I'd want to go for, but he's just joined Juventus in this save, so we can't get Serge Gnabry. Sancho would be a decent addition to the side. I'd play him at the left mid spot, but I'm not going to go in for him either, due to the fact there's a few reasons. Number one, it kind of feels like a pretty standard transfer, like a pretty normal transfer, and I am doing a Borussia Dortmund save after this save, so I want to save my Sancho usage for them. A lot of people also wanted me to go in for Thomas Lemar, but a lot of people pointed out the fact he has 2-star weak foot. That ain't good. That is something that I'm completely opposed to. Leroy Sane, only 3-star weak foot, but the difference and the jump up between 2-star and 3-star is ridiculous. I honestly think I'm going to go in for Leroy Sane for the pure fact that he's still young and he's got less than 12 months on his contract remaining, which means we can get him on the cheap. He's also quite unsettled at Man City, been linked with a move away to Bayern Munich, so I feel like this could be a perfect change for Sane, improve our German core that we seem to be building, and he'd just be a lot of fun to use, I feel like. So we're going to go in here for Leroy Sane to become our starting left midfielder in this side. I've heard he's a bit of a weapon in FIFA 20, so let's see what Pep Guardiola does say here for the Germans. 60 million is the base. I'm going to follow my chief executive's advice and say 57 million pounds to start. What does Pep Guardiola say about that one? 76.7, so the idea of getting him on the heat cheap is out the window. Let's say 60 million on the dot here for Leroy Sane. They accepted! Where did the extra 17 come from? 60 million pounds for Leroy Sane. Let's try opening contract talks now. So he is on 190,000 a week at Man City. We're going to offer him 200,000 to come here to Arsenal. Hopefully we can get Leroy Sane into the club ASAP. But before that, we are going to have a game here at home in the Premier League, taking on our fellow London side, Chelsea. Let's see if we can get our first 3 points of the Premier League season. So here we go at home, a somewhat rainy day here in North London. Typical London weather. But we are taking on Chelsea. We've had a pretty bad start to the Premier League season. Our title defense didn't go to plan on the first match day, where we blew a massive lead against Watford and ended up losing 2-1, I think it was. We had some crazy good opportunities though. Missed that penalty, all that jazz. So we're trying to get back to winning ways here. Trying to get 3 points against Chelsea, who in this fixture at home last season, Higuain destroyed us. So this is the starting 11 we will be rolling with for this game here. It is our full strength starting 11, which is fantastic to see. Looking to get a little bit of consistency into the side here. Maybe the last game as a starting left midfielder for Wilfried Zaha if Leroy Sane accepts straight away. Now taking a look at Frank Lampard's Chelsea side. Kepa is the man in between the sticks. DeMarcos, Christensen, Rudiger and Kolarov are the back four. Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho, so a pretty strong side here so far. Willian, Higuain, and Pulisic up front. This is a pretty strong side, Chelsea. That's a pretty strong Chelsea side. Bayern going through here to Nicolas Pepe. Pepe going in for Lacazette. I see that run there from Torreira. What a block, though. Back into Aubameyang, though. Lacazette, almost puts it in the corner. That would have been a crazy nice rebound goal. Pulisic running down the line here. Bayern's trying to defend. Good stuff from Havertz. Chelsea on the attack here. Higuain going out to Willian. Tierney lunging in early, which isn't good. We were terribly positioned there defensively on the absolute ropes. Torreira feeding that one there to Pepe. Pepe goes to Lacazette, through behind to Pierre. Emerick. Aubameyang, that's straight at Kepa. Oh, so many opportunities and no goal. Pepe going through here to Lacazette. Lacazette to Pepe, looking for an option. He's going to dink it over the top to Kai Havertz. Havertz is onside. He goes to Lacazette. It's blocked off Christensen. Falls to Zaha. Lacazette blocked. No save from Kepa. A crazy passage of play there. Here we go, Stones. I wanted Aubameyang to hold his run for half a second. We would have been able to play it to him in a great position. But now we're on the attack anyways. Aubameyang. Going back to Zaha, passing it behind the line. We go to Lacazette. Ball being spread around, trying to get an opening from one of the runs here. This is good. Zaha, through. Aubameyang hits it, hits the crossbar. Are you kidding me? We've hit the crossbar there. Pepe, through again. Havertz, oh, straight at Kepa. Come on, how do we not have the lead? Chelsea have had a decent amount of possession recently. They haven't done much with it, but that can all change. They go there to Jorginho. Got to keep them in position. Oh, why is there no clearance? I pressed X! Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you sliding over Torreira? I pressed X to fucking clear the ball, and he's slid over and given Higuain the best opportunity. Look at that. Why are you sliding in that position? Oh my god. Sometimes I lose words with this. Sometimes I CBA, man. Straight up, we're not getting any fucking bounce the ball in this game, are we? The FIFA god's definitely not on our side for this one. Willian sends that one in. We're going to have maybe 1 minute to get the ball up there. Going to have to play this one over the top to Aubameyang, but that's a terrible ball. It's going to settle in the midfield. Do we have time for one last attack? Get numbers forward. Aubameyang over the top to Lacazette. Lacazette, come on, let's get a point from this one. Laka. No, that's meant to go to Zaha. Follow up to Zaha's blocked, of course it is. We're going to lose. That's such a frustrating loss. We were good. We were the better side in that game. Just like the Watford game, defensive mistakes and not being clinical really costs us. And we are yet to pick up a point in the Premier League this season. What a terrible start it has been. All right, so another training session here following that shitty loss against Arsenal. Nobody going up, but overall a pretty decent session. A lot of A's and B's. Well, consider me surprised. Robbie Burton's transfer talks have broken down once again. That's annoying. I might just release him to assert dominance, but we get an offer in here for Sheaf. He's already had one move fall through. Is he going to be exactly the same like Burton? I don't know, but we're going to accept it regardless. Let's go, fellas. We get a new left midfielder. It is one of my favourite players. It is Leroy Sane. I wish he had the dreads in game, but Leroy Sane will be joining us here at Arsenal. £60 million. That is an absolute steal. Let's look at him in an Arsenal kit. There it is. Oh boy, this could be good. Leroy Sane unveiled to our fans here at the Emirates. What a pickup. This guy is going to be revolutionary on the left-hand side here. Wilfried Zaha has been decent for us, but he hasn't been the world beater sort of player that we need if we're going to win the Champions League this season. Leroy Sane, definitely an upgrade. And I mean, Zaha might become one of the world's best left mid backups now. Another transfer in for Robbie Burton. I'm just going to keep accepting them, but every offer I accept, the more and more I don't have any faith. So we haven't been able to get it done on the field, so hopefully the simulation system can do that for us. We're rocking a full strength side, although now it's not full strength because we've got Zaha starting in front of Sane, but it's the same side that played against Chelsea. Let's see if we can get the job done and finally get some points on the board. The scoreline is a 1-0 win. Aubameyang scores. We finally get some points in the Premier League this season. This game, man, this bloody game. The transfer talks between Robbie Burton and Hobro have broken down, and Ben Sheaf's transfer talks have broken down. Fantastic. Transfer offer from Liverpool for Kolasinac. I've rejected a few already for our Bosnian left back, and I'm going to continue with the trend here, especially from Liverpool. That is rejected. We do have a game coming up against Forest Green. I honestly was thinking of playing Guendouzi and Xhaka, But Chambers wants some game time. I'll give him a chance with Guendouzi. So we're taking on Forest Green here at home in the Carabao Cup. It's a tournament I'd like to go deep in this season. We didn't go great in it last season, but this is our lineup. We've got Casillas, our cup keeper coming in, Maitland-Niles, Saliba, Holding, Kolasinac. It's a fully rotated side. It's a lot of our young players coming in. It's Greenwood starting as well. Hopefully it's going to be a win against Forest Green. I'd be quite embarrassed if it wasn't. And it's a 3-1 win. Let's go. Maitland-Niles, Guendouzi, and Bayern off the bench, scoring all of our goals. Why did we sub 2 centre-backs? Good to see Chambers is a happy boy. I'm glad we managed to win despite my mistakes. You made mistakes. This won't cut it next time. Nah, keep working hard to improve, buddy. Keep working. Transfer offer for Rob Holding from Hoffenheim. In all honesty, I'm going to reject that. If an offer came in for Mustafi, I would consider it, but not for Holding. Did we get any for Mustafi? No, we didn't. So I would consider accepting it for Mustafi, but I enjoyed using Holding when we had him out there last season. Press conference time, however, as we have the North London derby coming up. Well, I'm starting to lose my voice, but Sane's arrival from Man City put a real superstar in your hands. Will he make his debut against Spurs? The time isn't right. He'll prove he's the right man. He needs time to adjust. He'll prove he's the right man. He is going to start. I don't know why he's unhappy. He's been here he hasn't played 2 games, but that's because they were so close to when he arrived. Anyways, it's not been the greatest start to the season so far, and challenging for the title looks to be... We lost 2 games. Are you kidding me? Yes, of course we have the quality to get back. We won the league last season. We lost the first 2 games. It's not the end of the world. We won against Huddersfield. Rightio. Should your opponent's morale be dwindling? If they're not scared, they should be. We should rely on hard work and training. The lads played well. I'm just going to say we should rely on hard work and training. So, good press conference. Nice. There is no denying that I have been playing absolutely horribly in the Premier League this season. But what an opportunity to turn things around. The North London derby at home. Let's get some goals. Let's keep a clean sheet. Let's get our season back on track. To be fair, Tottenham haven't had a crazy good start to the season either. They're only 2 points ahead of us. There he is, Leroy Sane. His first game as an Arsenal man. Looking good in the red and white. This is what our starting 11 is looking like today. It is our new full-strength starting 11. I have given to Stegen the number 1 goalkeeper jersey. Had just completely forgotten to give it to him. He was stuck on number 12. I've also given Leroy Sane the number 8. Gonna let Zaha keep number 7. Sane's number 8. But that's what our full-strength starting 11 now looks like. Taking a look at Tottenham's side, though. Hugo Lloris starting in between the sticks. They got Bender, Romagnoli, Vertonghen, and Regulion. They've got a pretty good side. Dele Alli and Ndombele in the midfield. Lucas Moura, Ericsson, and Son in the midfield. And then Harry Kane up front, so a full-strength starting lineup. Free kick for Tottenham after a pretty soft foul there and a soft yellow card. They get the ball back, though. They're going to go in... Oh, Dele Alli's just run it straight over. Good save from Ter Stegen. We can't clear it. Sane's going to finally clear it, but my God. They're on the attack here. Heung-min Son going to Harry Kane. It's another save. What is that for a clearance? Oh my God, what is happening? That is terrible defending. John Stones couldn't clear it to save his life. And we've gone behind early on here. Bloody hell. Corner here for us. Kai Havertz going to Torreira, who dinks it in there. We can't get the header on it, but Stones back. Sane heads it into the Tottenham defender. Here we go. Havertz. Down the line there to Sane. Sane looking for some support. Backheels it to Tierney. We need a spark and we need it now. This has been a terrible game so far. Get out of our fucking way, Torreira. Jesus Christ. We go through. Havertz blocked. Of course it gets blocked. Fuck. I hate this game. Oh, shit. They've gone through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane doubles the advantage. I'm playing like crap. Every opportunity I've been getting has just been getting blocked from the AI defense. Falls to them. Harry Kane slots it home. That's a classy finish. We're just not adapting this game. This season, we're not adapting. I've pulled Varane too far out of the line. That's what my problem was. We started last season off slow, but this has been terrible. What a bad start to the season. Heung-min Son sending us on our merry way there. Rafael Varane with a half-assed clearance. Eriksen flicks it up, but thankfully Varane gets his body in front of it. Lacazette looking for some options. Goes there to Aubameyang. Trying to get a goal back. Trying to get a little bit of confidence as well. Aubameyang. Sane. It's blocked from Romagnoli. That's what's been happening all game long. We get these half opportunities, but their defense is just stepping up, whereas ours has been absolutely terrible. Corner here. It's going to be the final play of the game. Let's keep it at 2-0. We're going to lose the North London derby. An absolutely piss-poor performance. Romagnoli's header goes just wide, and that is full time. We're just not adapting this year. What a shit start of the season it's been. We've lost that spark from last season, and we need to re-find it as soon as possible, desperately. Chelsea come in with an offer for Lacazette on deadline day here. £53.5 million, but just like I did with PSG, I'm rejecting that offer. A loan offer for Ashley Maitland-Niles, or Ainsley. Why do I keep calling him Ashley? I don't know. It's probably the A in the league, but it's from Man United. Not a chance I am loaning him out to Man United. I would consider loaning him out if it was a smaller Premier League club, but not Man United. He's not going to start in front of Wan-Bissaka. Anthony Martial went to Juventus. He was someone I was thinking about picking up, but Martial, now a Juve man, that is wild. Loan offer again for Konstantinos Mavropanos. It's a 1-year loan from Burnley, which I will accept. We sent him out on loan last season. Who did he go to last season? He went to Wolves, didn't he? We're going to send him to Burnley, it looks like, this year, and hopefully continue his progression. Wolves come in with an offer for Rob Holding. Again, just like Hoffenheim, that is rejected. I'm not going to block the offers, but I'll reject them. Konstantinos Mavropanos officially loaned out to Burnley there. And an offer from Braga for Iker Casillas. Not a chance. He's our cup keeper. He is staying here until he retires. So that's going to be our transfer window. The opening one of Season 2, done and dusted. Rafael Varane, Ter Stegen, and Sane all into the club. We've sold Socrates, OC Dudu, and Leno, with Mavropanos being loaned out. This is what the starting lineup looks like. Our depth is looking good. Our squad's looking good. We just need to get the results on the field to match how we've been looking off the field. Because off the field, we look like a side that should be killing it. But on the field, yeah, it's been pretty damn bad. But that's going to be the end of the transfer window. And in turn, that is going to conclude today's episode. Next episode, we'll see us have our first Champions League group stage games. Don't know the group yet. We'll have to go check that out in a little bit, but I'm going to leave that as a cliffhanger for next episode. If you guys enjoyed this 20th episode, however, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you for the next one. It's been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.